Okay, and as we all know, you are an expert, especially on China. So, as we all know, Chinese President Xi Jinping will make a state visit to the U.S. in September. So, how do you see two countries can achieve win-win cooperation in the new era? Could you predict the biggest breakthroughs that might be achieved during the upcoming meeting?
I don't think we necessarily have to have breakthroughs every time the senior leadership of these two countries meet. And President Obama has met with China's senior leaders on many, many occasions. I think it's more important that they have a meeting, that they speak face to face, that they talk about the issues that concern them both, so that they can identify those areas where they can deepen their cooperation while clarifying how the two countries address issues over which they may not agree very much. I think there needs to be an effort on both sides to get beyond the rhetoric and beyond the slogans that often happen and talk about substantive issues of how they can sustain a relationship that could very well become increasingly important and at the same time increasingly troublesome in some areas over the coming years. And President Obama certainly wants to continue a strong relationship with China. But there are issues over which the two countries disagree, and I think they really need to tackle those issues head on in their discussions.
China has pledged to play a bigger role in the international affairs. And so what's your take on China's role in establishing new international political and economic order, and how the U.S. will respond to this change of the role?
I think a lot of speculation that China is a challenge to the basic foundations, the norms, the values, the procedures of that order is an enormous distortion of what is happening here. I think it's true that China is not entirely satisfied with every aspect of the international order. For example, the role of developing countries in major international institutions and certain types of processes involving dealing with problems in other countries, whether it be political unrest or aspects of internal murder, genocide, that sort of thing. But I don't believe China is out to overturn these basic assumptions. There are issues regarding intervention by the international community in the affairs of other states, involving the voting rights of developing states in various international regimes, about which China is very concerned and wants to see some changes. I don't think these changes challenge the basic foundations of the international order. There has to be a basis for establishing understanding and some degree of mutual accommodation in making adjustments in the future as China continues to develop and grow.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Professor Michael Swaine, for being with us and sharing your precious views on these hot topics.